But you know, they did a good job. They hung in there and played it. So you have to give those guys some credit, without a doubt. They came after us. I thought they had a good game plan. They pressured us a bunch, which you know, we have to be able to handle that. We either have to be able to crease them with the run or get it blocked up and get the ball down the field for some big plays. So that's what you kind of count on when everybody's bringing pressure like that. So I compliment them. I thought they had a good plan. I thought they played hard. I compliment our kids because I think they played hard as well. They hung in there and started. Now I think we can build on some things because I think this is it's a good, let's say, motivator for us to believe in what we're doing. And if you don't believe, you're not going to end up winning and being as good as you should be. So I think it's good from that standpoint, that we really believe in what's going on now, and we believe in each other a little bit more. And it's going to be a tester next week, but it was good for our players, and I congratulate our coaches and congratulate their coaches. They did a good job.
Well, and speaking of building blocks and belief, we talked a little bit back about reestablishing, you know, your guys as a force on your home field. I mean, right. How key is getting off to that 2-0 start at home and starting to get those guys to believe that?
You know, I really think they did, because I really didn't have to say a lot about it this week, you know, because again, they did the talking about this is our house, we protect our house. All of those things that we had been preaching the first week at home. So it's good to hear them repeat what you're saying or have told them. So they're starting to, you know, buy in and believe that, doggone, there's nothing more sacred than our house and protecting our house. So that was good to see them. You know, they took it. They took the ball and rolled with it. So I was pleased to see that.
And I imagine you were also pleased to clean up the turnovers after halftime 0 and force a few of your own to slow them down a little bit.
Well, exactly. You know, gosh, if we quit playing giveaway, we might make it. We can't seem to make it easy, can we? Mm-hmm. So we have to quit playing giveaway and turning the ball over. And you know, I compliment Max. He was placed in a situation where Thursday, you know, you come out and say, okay, now you got to get ready to go, because it doesn't look like the other guy's going to get ready to go. So we didn't actually make that move or know that till Friday. So he had the night to sleep on it. But he had hit his thumb on the helmet during practice, so we'd given Max a lot of snaps anyway prior to that. But I compliment Max. He came in and did a good job. And I teased him a little bit, and I chewed him real hard on the sideline, on the one that we put on the ground, to just make the decision a little quicker, get it out of his tummy a little bit quicker, and because he tried to pull it. Mm-hmm. You know, he's on the read, and he tried to pull the ball, and I just thought he left it a little bit too long into the line of scrimmage, and then tried to pull it off the hip and let it go. But anyway, that happens, and you make some mistakes, and you have to rebound. But I was pleased with our guys and the way they kept fighting. We let them back in it. We got off to an early start. We don't know how to, you know, put the accelerator down yet. Those are things that we're going to have to learn. But I'm proud of our guys for hanging in there and believing and keep fighting. And defense came up with some tremendous stops late. Mm-hmm. You know, they're athletic, very athletic. Their skilled guys are very good. We have trouble tackling them at times. So you have to compliment them. I mean, those are good guys. But our guys, I compliment our guys. They hung in there and fought. We just have to continue to improve.
Yeah. Well, and how tough does it make the decision on you going forward at the quarterback position when Max comes in and plays as well as he did, and Jordan's coming off a week where he showed some signs of improvement too?
The best thing you can have as a coach, in my opinion, to make us better is competition. And if you don't have somebody breathing down your neck, you're not going to get better. That's my belief. And I believe people perform better under pressure. I know if somebody's breathing down your neck waiting to take your job, you're going to work your tail off, right? Mm-hmm. It's the same way. But if you don't have that, it's sometimes hard to motivate. Okay, the best motivator in the world is competition, and that guy behind me is going to take my job. So I like it, and I don't see it as anything but making us better and making both of those kids better. And now what we need is, you need that in every spot. Okay, and that's the great thing about these teams that win national championships. You don't have to have a lot of motivation going to the field, because I know I got that guy and I got that guy, and if I don't work as hard as I can work today to the maximum to get better, he's going to replace me. That's when you get real good. So I like the competition, and I like that, you know, Max now has established himself a little bit, and it's always good when you say to the other guy that kind of got hurt, hey, you come back and win it back. You know, so hopefully that's what we'll get into. And you'd like to have that at every spot.
Seemed like he made some good decisions though too, rather
He
than
did.
taking sacks,
He did.
throwing it out of bounds.
He was cool, yes, and he threw it out of bounds, right? He made the one blunderhead, but you know, as coaches, we made a lot of blunderhead decisions today too, and somehow the players overcame.
Oh, and just how key, after they were able to get a couple of big plays, to get within 3 points, that your defense was able to stiffen and get you that stop, and then you were able to put a drive together following that.
Crucial. And again, that's part of these kids believing in themselves, and when the pressure's on, coming in and making some plays and getting us off the field, and then getting the ball back for the offense. All of those things combined. I mean, it's good. We can learn a lot from this and build up. It'll help us a bunch. Just because, I believe in yourselves, guys. You're going to go get off the field. We're going to get it done. And again, keep the ball in front of you. And, you know, make them have to beat you. Don't give one away. And we kind of played a little bit of giveaway. We did on our punt team, and we did on a couple, you know, throwing it up a little bit. So we have to learn to not give it away like we do.
Well, and speaking of that, how do you start to combat, you know, a couple weeks in a row, long punt returns for touchdowns? They had a couple of big plays. I mean, how do you start to slow?
Well, that's nothing more than good athletes on not quite as good an athlete breaking a tackle. We're missing tackles. We're down there. We just have to make sure that we make a tackle. So we have to continue to work our tackling, which we, you know, will do every day, and continue to work our coverage. I mean, we're getting guys down the field. We're just missing. So that's nothing more than just working on it. And I know in all the years that I've been coaching, you have that guy back there that's special, returning it. You know, makes you pretty darn good. If he's a little quicker than some of those guys coming down, he can make a lot of people miss. So we have to do a better job of keeping it in front of us and just continue to work on it, because our punter does a great job. And we work so much on protection. We just have to continue to work coverage.
On the positive side,
give me something positive.
Yeah, how key is it for you guys to head into the bit of a daunting road trip you got coming up with road games against CSU Pueblo and Mines, with a little bit of a good feeling here with the win, something to build on.
It's great. It's like I told them, we'll enjoy it. The great thing about athletics and football, of course, is that, you know, if you happen to lose, it doesn't last very long. You gotta get ready for the next week. And that's the bad thing about it too. When you get a win, you only get to enjoy it tonight, because we have to start tomorrow getting ready for the next opponent, which is Pueblo. So, you know, they can enjoy it at night, take care of themselves, of course. They better act like gentlemen. And then come in tomorrow and get ready to go, because we'll get after them tomorrow. And yeah, you've got to be, this positiveness will help us as far as the road trip coming up, or both of them. I guess we have one after another. I try not to look past the one, but we're looking forward to it. Yeah, we're getting a chance to go play the team that's picked #1. You know, and that's a great thing about, you know, when you get to a point that you pick #1, that puts a bullseye on your chest. We want to take aim at that, you know. they have the right to have that bullseye. Our guys want to take that bullseye and someday put that on our chest. Say, we're number one. Okay? Come and get us. So we get to aim at it, they get to protect it.
It's been a long time since you've had that many people at a Fort Lewis game.
How many we have? I didn't notice, but it sounded good.
It was darn near full.
Was it really?
Yeah, it was great.
I loved it.
So how was that for the players to hear all those fans? I know the coaches were excited. It's been a long time since we've had that many people here attending a game.
Well,
It had to help.
That's a positive. I knew there wasn't 90,000 there, but I'm proud. I'm thankful for everybody that came. I mean, it was good. Those kids will hear it, and you hear it on the sideline. And there was, there was some racket, which was good to hear. So we tried to, come over to the fans afterwards and see if we can get some kind of rapport going with our fans. That we really appreciate you guys for coming out and supporting us. And they came over and did our hot jacks in front, and I told them, hey, go over the barrier and say, give them a high five and thank all the fans.
Because you mentioned that after the Oklahoma Baptist game,
Right.
Players weren't used to winning, so they just walked off the field.
Exactly. They don't know what to do.
So
well, now we got a little, and you kind of have to orchestrate a little bit, okay? But we're going to come over and, you sing a song. We don't know how to sing songs, so we do the hot jacks in front of you. We know how to do that and get it right without goofing it up, and then come and give everybody a high five. So it's fun.
It's great to see everybody.
Yeah, estimated on here 1,256.
All right.
So that's what